Alright, I'm making this video because most of the other videos online sucked, and I'm showing you exactly how to damn near unclog any clog in your sink. So, what was going on with mine, whenever you would fill up the left side with the disposal, it would come up on the right side where you're supposed to just soak dishes, I suppose. And then whenever you would hit on the garbage disposal, it would make water shoot up on this side and make the problem even worse. And so you get backup and smell and all kinds of stuff. So what you have to do is you have to go under here. And this is my grandma's house. It's built in 1971. Now we're in 2021. So what I did was unplugged garbage disposal, unhooked that line, because it's built in 1971, and I'm going to check all lines. And there's some videos where it'll be like, all right, we'll just check one thing. I'm telling you how to check everything right now. So unhook that, and unplugging your disposal is a pain in the ass because you have to put a little screwdriver or flathead or whatever, knock that to the side, put a little pressure upward on it, twist it over, unhook that. Once that your P-trap, your little U shape right there, your little P-trap is disconnected, disconnect that, check your P-trap, make sure there's nothing in there. So that's going to be one of your clogs right there, your P-trap. And then also your garbage disposal. Mine works, so it wasn't not humming, or like it wasn't humming or anything like that. It was working just fine. So I knew that it didn't need to be reset. And if you need to watch a video that tells you how to reset your garbage disposal, then that's not mine. But I'm telling you how to clear all clogs. So in this system, sink number 2, unhook it right here. Unhook your P-trap totally, bring that down, go over here. There's going to be a dishwasher line on some. If your dishwasher is connected to your disposal, then you're going to see this line right here, and you're going to need a flathead screwdriver that's going to have a little clamp on it, and you loosen it up, slide it back. Elementary, easy peasy. And so the most pain in the ass part is really just getting the disposal off and then putting that back on, just because you need to grunt a little bit and give it that upward force and make sure it's aligned right. But pull that off. There's this little connector tube right here, and it's got 2 bolts on the back, flathead screwdriver. You can take those off. And what I did with mine was I took it outside and I poured baking soda and vinegar in there, and I let it eat up all of the gunk and everything that it had in there. Then I put those 2 little screws back in there. And I know I'm going to get some haters for not showing you this step by step, because I've already done it and I'm not going to do it all over again just to show you. But there's a million videos out there that will show you how to disconnect that little pipe. So poured baking soda and vinegar down there, let that eat it up. I boiled up a couple pots of boiling hot water, poured that down into this little intake system where that hose goes in, just to kind of boil out the rest of the baking soda and vinegar and whatever else was in there. And all the other videos where it tells you it's not going to be clogged is because once you get this little P-trap off, and this connects really easy. I mean, like a 5-year-old could do it. Like, you just twist them off, and then you get right here to where it plugs into the wall. And whenever it goes behind the sink, there's usually this little elbow, this little rubber elbow, and really all you need is a flathead. So pull that back, and you'll have this whole system basically out if you're a little bit mechanically inclined, and it will be gunked up all in here. Whatever is not clogging the disposal and it's not in the P-trap, it's gonna be right in here. So once you pull that, I pulled it and I used a butter knife to basically scrape back tar and gunk and oil and all kinds of stuff that was sitting here since 1971 when the house was built, and now the whole system runs like a charm. But baking soda, vinegar, boiling hot water, pulling this out, and get an auger, and I'll show you if you don't know what an auger is. Same thing as a snake. Looks just like this, or even more advanced, because mine is a cheapo and it's a little hand crank, and you can watch videos on how to operate one. But basically for this cheapo one, you just have to basically hand feed it and pull this little lever back, hand feed it until whenever you feel the clog, clamp it back down, screw it a little bit, and just get all that gunk out of there. Because I mean, geez, you can see this little floor lining. I mean, freaking house was built in 1971. But yeah, got like 4 decades worth of crap out of there, and sink works like a charm. So I don't know, you tell me.